Hello, collective. This is Sheila, your host for Intentional Conversations. And today's episode is going to be it's going to be kind of funny because it is what it is in the collective. This is current energies. This is what I'm going to be focused on today. And I had a vision, so I'm going to just get into it. I had a vision, you guys, and this vision was quite funny. Okay. I had a vision of a girl walking with two other people, and she was really engaged into this conversation. And as she was walking, it almost had like a work environment, but kind of like a high school environment vibe. Well, that's how the person that was watching them walk towards them was kind of behaving. They had kind of like a very high school energy, like a very immature energy. So she's walking with two other people, very focused on herself, minding her business, really engulfing this conversation. Couldn't tear her attention away from this conversation she was having. So she's walking, talking to two people, and as she's walking, getting close, someone watching her was like in a very demanding, you going like they wanted to project some sort of like you see me and I'm bullying you type of energy. And this girl gave no craps. Like this girl did not flinch. This girl kept talking, kept walking right on by this person who was secretly probably projecting some sort of intimidation. This person was trying to block someone from doing what they were supposed to be doing, or it was almost like you can do nothing uh past me. It's like this person was like wanting to be the troll at a bridge, but there was no bridge, and there was no it was nothing. They couldn't block this person, but they wanted to, but couldn't. But it was kind of almost like you can't do nothing until I tell you to type vibe. Again, it was giving a very troll energy, like somebody who had a bridge and you can't pass go type of vibe. It was giving very bully vibes, very intimidating, very, grandstand, I dominate you type of vibe. And the person could care less. And that was very humorous to me because the person was so busy just focusing on themselves. Whatever drama that was around you, collective, you may have known that there was drama, but it was away from you. It was like you was in some sort of drama, gossip, or some sort of storyline where there was a woman or man, doesn't matter, who wanted you to feel afraid because whatever they have said about you or have done to you, they needed to stick, or they needed to be the way they're behaving, they needed to be believable. Okay. But there's nobody participating. So it's like almost fighting somebody who's not fighting them back. It's kind of giving that vibe. I see someone who wants to fight someone like verbally, spiritually, or intimidate, with the person completely not giving a damn. I mean, when I say this person doesn't have any emotions towards how this person's negativity is trying to intercede, this person does not give a damn. And it's quite hilarious because there may have been a situation, maybe in the past, where someone did things, said things to you, or said things to other people about you, where they now have locked themselves in this habitual habit of still projecting. It's almost like a high school bully who didn't know that the program, like you graduated and the person's out of high school, but that same person who bully you in school, maybe in 10th grade, uh, you end up somehow leaving and going into maybe college bound school or something, and you was away, but this person kept up this persona of just intimidation or whatever they had against you going. And then when you return, you did not go back into the cycle of this energy that this person wanted you in. This is some sort of like validation that nobody gives a damn about uh currently collective. So that's what I'm seeing in the collective. I see someone being um intimidated and spiritually intimidated or physically intimidated by an individual who wants to rule you, boss you, or dominate you in some way, and you don't give a damn. They have no control of you. You have moved on. It's almost like, again, somebody who graduated high school, somebody was complete horrible phase of their life because somebody was just terrorizing them, and the person leaves and graduates, and a completely different situation is happening in this person's life, and there's someone who's still locked into the past behaviors, and when they see you, it's on sight with that same persona, negative feelings. It's just some, like I heard the spirit says, hooked on your love. Somebody's like hooked on a behavior, hooked on an intimidation tactic that they don't have an audience anymore. The person that they're targeting don't give a damn no more. And I mean, they don't give a damn. This person didn't even look at the person while this person was projecting. You can't come, you can't walk past me. And the person walked right on past them and did not give a damn, didn't flinch, nothing. Okay, so collective, somebody's going through some sort of intimidation, maybe a bully who wants to make you fear, to be in fear, to keep you from doing something that you're doing any goddamn way. And that's what it's giving, honey. It's giving somebody who's trying to dirt dig you ain't finding nothing. Somebody's probably trying to dig up information about you. You ain't got nothing to hide. You ain't got nothing to tell. This person may be doing illegal things like hacking systems, phones, and you ain't got nothing going on. That stuff they seeing is bills and subscribing emails, okay? Somebody is trying to dig up dirt. There's nothing to find about you. There's nothing to rehash because whatever was rehashed, they have already milked it like a cow and dried it out. So it's like somebody who needs drama, who needs to feed, who's it's literally is giving somebody who feeds on drama and nobody's giving them the gas. Okay, that's what it's giving. Somebody who feeds on drama, but nobody's feeding it anymore. Okay, so nobody's feeding the drama anymore, but somebody wants to still be in this drama. Like somebody's stuck in a loop, somebody's stuck in a pattern that they're fighting themselves, and they're grown as adult. This is not no kid. This is a grown, like 50-year-old, 45-year-old, somebody over 30 behaving in this manner. Okay, it's a very immature mindset. Their whole persona is nobody cares no more. Nobody gives a damn no more. And why is this individual still locked in a pattern like it was yesterday? Whatever was occurring or happening is happening like it was yesterday. So somebody's trying to dig up dirt, but there's nothing to dig up. Okay. And somebody's getting caught too with some behaviors that's very illegal. And it's not looking good, collective. All right, so somebody again, it's talking about somebody who needs to. I'm laughing. I keep hearing Paula Abdul. Wake up now, tell me this is for you and me forever. Oh, oh, oh. A hit and run. Ba-dum. I keep hearing that song. So somebody keeps. It's somebody who may have loved you or love you in secret. They may want to have some sort of intimacy with you and then run. But it's all to me lucid, very lucid. This is somebody who's not faithful. This is someone who's a lack of spirit that said someone who's not in a sexual agreement with you. You're not in a sexual agreement with this individual. Okay. All right. There's some changes happening in this collective right now. Again, somebody who wants to bully somebody who the person who's being targeted don't give a damn no more. Okay. The person has it's over it, done. The person's making me laugh because the way the person is walking by is freaking hilarious. This person does not care. Okay. I think the person has barked up the tree so much that the person don't even hear the bark no more. You know how some people can be like super ridiculous with their taunting, and they get to the point where they're woofing so much the dog loses voice. It's giving like a somebody who's over who overdid it. That's what it's giving, collective. Somebody has been on the train, had an audience for a while. The audience left, and the person wants to still do it like it was yesterday. Somebody, a bully has lost. is thunder. Okay, the boy it's not. It's giving nobody cares. You're on mute. The bully is on mute. I may have to make this the title. Your bully has been spiritually muted. Okay, nobody gives a damn. Your bully has been spiritually muted out collective. Somebody is trying to block your gifts or cause illness, but you're happy and optimistic. You're extremely creative right now, character. Even though somebody who's super locked in trying to find some information about you, knowing damn well you ain't doing a goddamn thing. You know you ain't that type of person. They know they ain't got no dirt on you. It's giving somebody who said they have good goddamn sense and they ain't got none. Because some people you can just look at and know that they don't do nothing. There's some people you can just look at and know they ain't doing the things that some people claim they be doing. It's just obvious. I don't give a dang what you're talking about. There's just some people who have that aura. Okay, not everyone has that aura where you can look at somebody and know that certain things that these people ain't doing out here in these spiritual streets. And for somebody to be bullying somebody that ain't giving a damn or messing with them, it's giving a big tail sign that this person has bigger issues than you. Okay, and that's what it's giving. Somebody is very upset about your hopes, your dreams, and somebody's jealous. Somebody's jealous that you got hopes and dreams and wishes. You're creative and you got ideas and a good imagination. They want you sick. They're hoping you're sick. Okay? They may want you to be mentally disturbed. Maybe they want you to be imbalanced, but you're happy collective. Maybe this person is mentally sick. Okay? Somebody's sick. But somebody's sick and somebody needs to go get the doctor. And somebody's trying to block and interfere with your gifts and your rewards and your success. Somebody's literally trying to do it from the outside, trying to get into your life from sneaky ways. Somebody's trying to block what your rewards are in life, collective. Whatever agreement, contract they're trying to bind you to, maybe to them. Maybe they want to keep holding on to this hook, this loop. They want you to be in an agreement into this battle that nobody gives a damn about. Nobody cares. It's got no gas. And I'm laughing because I keep saying, I mean, they can actually, I can see somebody literally pouring gas and I can see the flames going up, but it's cold. It's a cold fire. Nobody gives a damn. It ain't doing shit. Okay? Somebody has, again, somebody from the LGBT community, whatever agreement is happening in the collective, it ain't giving no smoke. It's giving a dick contract. It's giving somebody the signer. It could be a dual, like a co-signer. The second person didn't sign. So whatever agreement this person's in, this person's looped in this contract by themselves. Maybe they're trying to, again, spiritually or verbally rehash a contract to be in this kind of very karmic response to you. Again, somebody has to be in your life to be in drama. You have left and moved on. The ship has sailed on, collective. I don't know who they fighting, but they fighting themselves. And it's funny because I laugh because person, she knows your address and but you there, but you ain't physically in the fight. It's kind of like somebody standing at your house again, almost muted, screaming at a house. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the mouse is moving. Nobody hears them. Nobody sees them. People are walking by like they don't see nothing. They're parking in the person's aura. Like it's like somebody who's invisibly trying to do a whole lot of mess that nobody cares about. Nobody, no, it's not hitting no more. It's not hitting. It's not doing. It's not. It's cold as ice. Cold as ice. You're willing to make a sacrifice, but it's them that's being sacrificed at this point, collective. Somebody has put somebody on mute, and I'm gonna say spiritually muted. And somebody try to do that to you, and they got muted. Okay. Somebody wants to again have a whole bunch of people believe that they're a role model. Okay, but they're a victimized role model. Okay, this is somebody who's traumatized who wants to be a leader. This is a leader who's traumatized and their shadow is living out loud, but they want you to see them as healed and operating in a functioning way. And the whole time they're operating in an emotionally manipulative victim sorrow stance, cuckoo for cocoa puffs. It's almost like they're looking at you and crying at the same time. Have you ever had somebody look at you normal and all of a sudden tears just start falling down their eyes and they're in a lot of pain and they look at you like they're fine? What you cry for? And they have no expression. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. And tears just flowing. You like, what the hell happened to them? They just started crying for no goddamn reason. This is the person that you're dealing with. This is the type of individual you're dealing with. Somebody's going through a lot of pain. They're projecting so strongly to you that you think you caused it. You think they're literally looking at you like you caused them the pain, and they're causing you the pain, collective. They're out there harassing you. They're the ones stalking you 24/7, collective. When they see you, they stop everything and stand and grandstand and hope you see them grandstanding you when you walk by. This is like somebody who makes a point of being in somewhere in your persona, even when they're not supposed to be there. This is what somebody's doing, and then they want to holler victim when they lose. They already lost. They lost when they started. Somebody wants to emotionally manipulate a whole bunch of people that they're the victim, they're the role model, but they're a role model who got a victim mentality. And they're crying everywhere they go. Literally, this is a broken child as an adult. Somebody go get a teddy bear, quick, collect this, like no cat. Somebody needs a hug, but not from the person they're targeting. Not the person they're bullying. So this is a very angry, wounded individual who somehow fixated on somebody and now can't shake it, can't let the feelings go because they've done too much, maybe spiritually or physically or verbally. And now they're trying to live up to something of what they spoke or what they did, and it's not adding up. It's not happening. Whatever they spoke against you, it's not going to prosper. What they want to keep stirring in the collective, it's not prospering. If it's gossip, it's falling flat. If it's magic, it's cold as ice. It's not happening. It's done so. And they want to keep it going. They want you to still be locked and loaded in this fear status, and you are not afraid, collective. Collective, you're not afraid. You have left the building emotionally, spiritually, and in every other aspects that you can name it. This person has cleanly separated themselves from their tormentor. Okay, that's what's happening in the collective. This person has cleanly separated themselves from their tormentor, and the tormentor is standing outside like a troll booth, trying to, I call it reset the button, and it's nothing. They're clicking on something and it ain't giving. No, they're on mute. They have been spiritually muted out. They're hollering and nobody listens. They're hollering and nobody's home type of vibe. Okay. Yeah, somebody has done too much. They have learned. They try to learn so much about you, collective, that they have learned so much knowledge, probably by stalking you, astral stalking you, asking your friends and family, doing illegal divinations. Somebody has gotten so much information about you, trying to assert themselves like they're the leader, but through some sort of persona of watching and stalking you, collective. But you're moving into peace, collective. Somebody wants to rob the collective and is trying to find information, knowledge, a lot of knowledge about how to rob you, collective. And that's probably what they're doing. They're trying to either do identity theft, fraud, computer hacking, cyber hacking on your cell phone, or they're going around people trying to get some sort of knowledge from you or information about you. And they're not able to, in some regards to theft. Okay. And this could be multiple people involved. It could be multiple people involved, and they're giving this persona of everything's all right, everything's calm, nothing's happening here. They're giving a very stealth approach to what they're doing, which is extremely illegal, extremely unjustified. It's very not justified type of energy. This is very wrong energy. And this person is trying to look like everything's okay while crying, tears falling down their eyes, acting like they're fine. This person's troubled. There is somebody's getting caught for this. Whatever injustice they're trying to do to you, whatever theft, intellectual properties, illegal activities, spiritually or physically, this person's getting caught, if not have already been caught and just haven't found out yet how caught up there is. Somebody's caught up. Okay? And there's a whole group of people caught up. And this is almost like somebody caught the mouse, but the mouse don't know they caught yet. It's giving that kind of vibe. It's giving that kind of vibe. It's giving that the mouse is caught in the trap. There's a whole bunch of mouses around it. Everybody's hungry because the mouse wants cheese, and they're looking at the master who's caught in a trap. This master's head is snapped in a mousetrap right now. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. I don't know if that's a spell that I'm seeing. Somebody caught in the mousetrap. Uh-oh. That is a spell, by the way. But it's the leader. They probably wanted you in the trap and come find out it's them in the trap. And they can't get out. Spirit says, they gone. Somebody's spiritual gifts is giving some sort of warning. Again, the warning is about somebody lying on you. This is defamation, reputation killer, financial killer with your business, reputation, whatever this lie is huge. And it's going to get them fucking caught up. Okay. And this could be in regards to your spiritual activities. It could be in regards to your gifts. Whatever they're saying, there's a danger sign. There's a warning about this gossip. This gossip could be pretty goddamn bad. This could be something that could lead to some sort of court case, some court or some kind of a reputation ruin. This is what this person's hoping on. Somebody's banking on destroying you through word sorcery. Somebody's hoping to destroy you or trap you in something that they're going to get trapped themselves. And everybody around them is getting trapped in the same environment. Everybody's getting the backslash that's involved. This is almost like somebody needs to hurry up and get out of the blast zone fast. But everybody's standing right at it. Oof, child, I wouldn't want to be them. Child. Somebody's not a role model. Somebody, oh no, somebody wants to be a role model. Again, he's talking about role model. Somebody's exposed. Again, somebody. Oh my God, I gotta laugh. Oh my God. The bully should have stopped bullying you, collective. Okay? This is from afar, spiritually, or at your job. This could be your family member who's doing this to you. Whoever is gossiping about you is going to get so exposed out the boo-boo. Honey, I wouldn't want to be them. This is somebody who has a reputation that's supposed to be good and upstanding, and they're going to be caught. And again, I told you they was talk like they standing there looking fine and tears just rolling down their eyes. And you're like, what's wrong with you? Because I couldn't run or I couldn't destroy you. And it's giving that kind of vibe. It's giving cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Somebody's gonna get caught in a lie, a very big damn lie. And it's talking about spiritual rank, and it's talking about spiritual rank. And so what it's giving is somebody who thought they had authority to do so and behave in this manner because of authority, and they don't have it. Their authority got them, their belief system of what they believe they spiritually had over the collective, you collective, the one that they're bullying. They thought they had a spiritual authority over you, and they're going to be found out as a fraud, that they have been stealing from you, collective. They have been masquerading into your aura and your essence, and they have been tormenting you from keeping you silent, collective. This is what's happening. They are being exposed. They're trying to be the love and light. I'm the love and light leader, and the whole time they've been stealing from you, collective, and trying to masquerade as you. And they're getting caught, honey. And they're crying. They want to be, now they're a victim of you. Okay, they want to tell people this is why I'm hurting. This is why my legacy is all about me. Shut the hell up, bitch. Shut the hell up. Stop lying. You out here want to hold on to a legacy full of lies? Stop lying. A thief is masquerading as you, collective. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop pretending. If you want to be Denzel Washington and be an actor, you should have went to acting school. How about that? Somebody's, oh Lord, child. Somebody has a job. They said a job is prostitution. Again, I had to see my last podcast. I stopped and I looked. I don't know. Somebody could be promiscuous. They do things, for attention, opportunities, likability, like somebody want, and they fierce about it. This is like a fierce streetwalker. This is like somebody probably dressed in nice clothes, get a lot of attention. I call it they want to be in the in crowd. They're that whoop the wop, the weep whoop wop type of individual. This person gets a lot of attention, probably a lot of money, or had it at one point in time. Somebody gets a lot of attention, and they're doing this for a job. They're doing, selling themselves for a lot of cash or for cash, and now they're trying to find a new level up, and that level up is probably stealing from you, collective. Yeah, this person wants to impersonate you. This person is again one to walk. They have a lack mindset. This is what I always get confused about people. If you want to be somebody, the person you're trying to be wouldn't do that. What you're trying, you want to be somebody who would not do what you're doing, and then you want to be them. That's what I'm trying. I'm like, that doesn't make the math don't make sense to me. Somebody wants to be you, but they're in a lack mindset. They're in a severe scarcity. Somebody is in a career that they don't want to be in. Maybe they do tarot readings. Maybe they do was it a for you page? Maybe they sell themselves because this is saying somebody who does street walking. Someone has a streetwalker um career, and they don't want to be a call girl or call guy no more, and they're doing whatever they got to do, even if it's coming against you, collective, and they want to impersonate you, even though they have a severe lack fear mindset. So they're doing this harm to the collective out of their own fear of poverty. It's almost like somebody who's in a frenzy. I gotta get it, I gotta get it, when it wasn't even necessary to do what they're doing to the collective to be prosperous. They're doing this out of not necessity, but out of fear of their own lack. This is severe fear poverty. This is severe fear. Like, this is somebody who probably talks like they don't have any fear, but how they operate is fully in fear. These are people who believe that they could never be prosperous. It's like somebody seeing somebody getting their due shine and screaming that they're never going to have their moment. This is somebody who's fear that their lifetime as they exist, that they're never going to fully live and operate fully in themselves. Okay. And this could be somebody who's also created a persona that as you succeed, they won't. It's a very scary, unrational, irrational mindset that somebody has. Somebody is so afraid that they're going to be barren and poor that they will pull you down. And I see somebody who wants to claw at you to pull you down and wants to rise and then find you in them poor. It's given that kind of man because I see them not rising. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say it out loud. This is somebody who's doing a whole lot of unnecessary karma, and they will not rise. They are not getting what they're asking for. So if they want to come up off of your energy, they're not getting it, and then they're trying to make sure that you don't get it while they're not getting it either. This is somebody who's in a really low vibration, collective, really low vibration. This is somebody who's operating out of fear and then doing actions against you based off of their own fear that they cannot um, financially or prosper in this lifetime. I mean, you know, so I keep saying lifetime because they got a big life. You know, this is the lifespan, and what's happening in the season is not forever. Whatever you're going through in the season is not forever. If you're not doing it good right now, you got to do the right actions to get it right. And the actions they're taking is putting them in poverty. They're trying to get rich and they're going into poverty, trying to steal from you, collective, and they're trying to block you because they're afraid. And they're causing serious harm. They may be even doing some sort of energy work, spiritual or Reiki or whatever kind of energy to cause illness in your life that actually I feel like they're going to end up with themselves. Somebody wants you sick, mentally not well, and they're going to have to stop or change direction or adjust. Whatever they're doing, again, it's going to, all this negativity, all this fear that they're trying to energy work, energy manipulate, it's destructive and it's muted. There's nobody listening to this energy. They're trying to cause a lot of destruction because someone's a narcissist pig. They said this is somebody who don't know when to quit. They don't stop. They don't quit. They're gonna doom themselves. This is somebody who, oh my God, the vision I just had. Somebody is digging a ditch for themselves. Like I see somebody digging, trying to get at you, and they're very corrupt. They're very angry in the face. They don't want to hear nobody. And this is like them losing a whole bunch. As they're digging down further, people, they're losing their members. Like they had a whole bunch of people helping them. They're getting deeper. Now 6 feet and they're still digging and they won't stop. Their face is now really mad and they're not looking up no more. They're not listening to nobody no more. And they're still digging the ditch, going down further and further and further, trying to find gold and there's none there. And they're doing things in a very coerced, corrupt way. Maybe they're trying to bribe people to work with them and to come into agreement with them. I saw that in the earlier podcast as well, that somebody's trying to get people to come into some sort of corruptive agreement, and nobody's home. Nobody's really trying to operate continuously in this ditch digging karma that no, this person may not see that they're going in. This person is not even seeing that they're digging a ditch for themselves. And they digging a super big ditch, by the way. Yeah, this person is going to get some horrible news. Whatever corruption they have gotten themselves into, whatever coercion, bribe that they got themselves into, honey, they can't, I don't think they're going to get out because they have dug so far in the ditch that all their members left them. At least they got good sense to know when to quit. This person still is digging by themselves, trying to find gold. They want everybody to hear that they're right. This is somebody who wants everybody to know that what they said about you or what they did about you is correct and it's not being answered. Somebody is digging a ditch, thinking that they're going to find whatever dirt digging information about you, whatever corruption about you, and they will end up with nothing collective. This is somebody who wants to be right even when they're wrong. And this is somebody who is going to go to the end of the earth to find something and they want to actually see that there's nothing there. There's nothing they can dig up. There's nothing they can find. This is their unstable wounds, their shadow wounds living out loud. Somebody who is coming towards the collective. This is somebody also too. This could be the same individual. Could be either through gossip or through some sort of narrative. Narrative, gossip, or some kind of y'all can say, "Shoot, I can't believe you said this." Somebody may have made this up where they are putting you in a relationship that you're not in. And then they want whoever they're trying to get you to go into this agreement with has a spiritual problem, like a spiritual attachment. And this could be very karmic energy. Somebody either wants to link you up with somebody who's very unhealthy, or they're telling people that you're in a relationship with someone unhealthy, and you may not actually be in a relationship. And or they're trying to draw someone unhealthy towards you, collective. Somebody very, very negative. Or they're trying to put an attack, or you know what, is even giving us another avenue here. Somebody that's coming towards you, collective, have a spiritual attachment that's extremely negative, and they're in a third party relationship. And if they want you to be the third party, and I say, hell no, we ain't go. Somebody's locked on this narrative too. Somebody's stuck on this third party energy a really long time as well. Somebody's maybe it's their own traumas, maybe they how they've been living their lives and or their traumas, but whatever it is, they want you to be in a third party relationship and maybe even in a gay relationship. Somebody could be actually in the LGBT community where it's secretly maybe even telling people that you're in a relationship with them and it's not true. But whoever it is has an attachment, spiritual attachment. I believe that I believe that someone's casting an illusion over a whole bunch of people. And if y'all ain't got the good strength and clarity to see that something's wrong with somebody, honey child, there's something wrong with something wrong with this person. Because whatever it is, this person wants to be a lover, maybe a homosexual lover to you. So it could be someone of the same sex, male or woman. If you're male, it's male. It's female, it's a female. And they have a negative, very karmic, very negative energy that's attached to them. And that could be a whole lot of, and I really see it as also spiritual, but also maybe some sort of mental illness. and they're operating and they can't separate. They may not be spiritually strong enough to separate themselves from this attachment. And they keep trying to entangle people in their third party issues. This is somebody who pulls people easily into drama. So if you're a type of person who likes to listen to drama, you're going to be sucked in like a vice. This person, I advise everybody in the collective, run. Like, don't get sucked into the hype. Don't get sucked into, I got to hear what they're saying. I feel like somebody's, if you give them this attention, honey, they are going to do some diabolical crap. This is somebody who needs an audience to thrive in the lie because gossip needs voices and ears. And if you sit there and listen to it, you're going to get sucked into this illusion. It says collective illusion by a dark force, a demon. Collective, you could be influenced by an attention thriving, attention seeking energies. Those of us who think it's just harmless at first, again, I call it being too close to the blast zone. Y'all gonna be standing right at attention, getting straight up gaslit by someone who's doing probably magic or some sort of word hoodiki, and the collective is getting, I don't know, collective, you got a group of people got a problem. And it could be people close to them, right in the blast zone, and people around them, and maybe even people on the extension of them. Collective. Mm-hmm. Honey, it's somebody gaslighting the hell out of you, honey. And Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. Yeah. Somebody wants now they wants to transform and upgrade. This is let me change right before your eyes. Sailor Moon. I'm laughing. I gotta say this like I see it. Somebody wants to transform right before your eyes from satanic to an angel. Somebody wants to go from a devil to an angel while in cahoots and doing dark things in secret. Honey, big. Somebody wants to act like an angel, walk like an angel, but they need you to do it. They need to cause you all this distraction, distortion, mental mind games in order to do it. Walk like an angel, talk like an angel while doing dark magic or dark alliances behind you. This is somebody who wants to be upstanding as a goddamn devil. And they want to walk in as an angel, probably under your energy, your influence, your persona. Collective. This is crazy. This is some weird shit. Yeah, somebody wants to copycat you. Somebody's copycatting your aura, your essence, the way you speak, you talk, your whole vibration, and they're weirdo. And there's a whole bunch of people involved watching and looking. They need to go see Jay's ass. Somebody wants to level up under your influence. Okay, instead of hiring you as a teacher, mentor, or some shit like that, they hide in a secret, trying to dig a ditch that they're digging for themselves, trying to getting a financial level up. Somebody. Spirit make me laugh because Spirit says, with their old ass. So somebody maybe too grown to be in this immature mindset is in fear because, honey, they caught up like a mother. They caught up, honey. Sprinkle, sprinkle that shit. And they're doing this for money. This person, give me the money. I need the money. Then, honey, they should have found a better way of doing it. Honey, this is not intelligent. Honey, this is somebody trying to be too cool for school, trying to be freakazoid, Jedi mind tricks, play too many games, and now they want to level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. And they got to level up with dirt. Damn. This, this is horrible. Chaos magic, honey, mute it. Someone wants to harm you with black magic. Someone wants to harm you mentally, emotionally. And they want to be, they're happy about it. They're happy about doing this. They're like, I'm gonna light this candle. I'm gonna curse you out with a smile, honey. They like, I'm a rainbow bright your ass. Somebody may be doing something with technology as well, hacking your cell phone. And Somebody's happy trying to cause harm to you doing black magic. Honey, they invested. Somebody's so invested, they're going again, spirits make this. See, this is where this demonic energy comes from. Somebody is so fixated on getting a level up off of you that they don't see that they're not getting it. They're not getting it. And somebody's probably telling them they're going to get it. You ever had somebody that was a lie and you keep listening to it? That's the bitch that's doing it. And this is somebody projecting so goddamn hard. Liar. No, no. Honey, bitch, stop. Yo, lying. Now they holding the hands up. Please let me. Oh, Spirit says somebody's really holding their two fingers, crossing it, and going, please, little work, please. somebody, somebody to beg for mercy. Oh, somebody got too much time, too much ego, too much dedication. It's a rat in a rat trap. It's a rat. A rat thought they had a plan. Told everybody it was a freakazoid plan, master manipulator. Told a whole bunch of people. Got lost. They said, "Oh, I mastered how to get here, to hoop to hop." They had the plane locked too. A whole bunch of people involved too. Like I said, a whole bunch of rats and mini rats, all in circles involved. And they keep telling these rats, these dumb ass fucking rats, oh, they must be on the spell work because it's like, oh my God, that is freaky. It says stand at a legion. Stand at a legion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody keeps listening to someone, no matter how destructive it is, even if they have almost died in doing it numerous times. They're still doing it. And the NPCs keep following. Holy, what? Somebody got a whole bunch of people like NPC, like Freakazoid mind Jedi. And it's sad to say that I do see somebody passing. Okay. I don't know what they doing, how bad they doing it. Maybe they doing some kind of magic, but somebody's gonna pass away. Honey, it's like I see a grand rat dead with a whole bunch of mini rats beside it. And they got strings attached to the main rat. Somebody's under some sort of demonic agreement or some sort of mind control, and they're fucked. Because their leader gonna die. If not, the leader's not dead, the leader's something's happening to this leader. Let's look into it. Something is happening to this leader. I don't know if this person is like they're dead and they haven't crossed yet. And I'm not talking like in a hospital, beep, beep. No, I'm talking about they're walking around and shit. Somebody could be either they lost a soul contract. Oh my God, this is too much. Somebody may have given up their soul in order to get this money, and now they're soulless. It's giving like somebody signed up for something that that has already gotten cashed out, but the time hasn't let them transition yet. Oh my God. That's what it's giving, collective. It's giving like somebody, somebody's in trouble. I don't know. Somebody's in trouble, honey. Yeah, somebody's locked on money too much. Somebody fucked up. Somebody let money rule their life to the point of destruction. This is fucked up. This is like hanging out with a whole bunch of people and waiting for a reward of money. But it's almost like, oh my God, y'all should hear the shit I'm hearing. It's like somebody's like looking for the fucking tooth fairy to only find out that they get some sort of reward to die. Oh my God. Like somebody fucked up with this. Did somebody didn't read the contract or something? This is very not what I wanted to read today. Oh my God. But somebody is super focused on getting some sort of money. They could be in a gay community. They then fucked up royalty because what it looks like is very demonic, very dark. Oh, I heard him say, catch a dollar. Yeah, they're gonna go, they're happy. They want somebody to go broke, but they're gonna snap. They're gonna go broke. They want money and reward, but they're getting a. See, this is what people get. See, this is what you get. There's a lot of talented truth seekers out there, right? And this is what they fucking get. You know what's going on in the collective? They have chased off some true anointed people out of their position and try and still trying. And these half these fuckers that they didn't ran off or run over could have saved their fucking lives. This is what happens when you think you know every fucking thing. This is when you think you big shit and you ain't shit. It's given somebody took more than they could chew, signed a contract or something. Because I see this entity over here, and his hands is extended like he got whatever he needed to get, and you just a walking empty vessel, bitch. And now these motherfuckers are gonna be snapped and unhinged. They think they had a victory by trying to make you broke. So somebody in their mind went to some spirit to make you poverty, make you be financially blocked. And they thought they won. To only find out they probably wanted you broke and unhinged. They wanted you broke and unhinged, collective. They thought they succeeded. And you over here loving yourself. It went somewhere, but it didn't go to you, collective. Whatever this block financial insanity that they wanted on you, so they could level up, honey. It didn't hit you, collective. I don't know where the hell that shit went to, but it didn't go to you. You're protected by the divine. Somebody's addicted in doing this to you. They want you crazy and broke. And they thinking they're in victorious status. This fucking delusional shit. And Spirit says they don't know who it went to, but it didn't go to the collective. They're like, yes, I won. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, you need to... Nope. And then somebody's stalking the collective. And they're addicted to stalking you. And they want to project to you nonstop. And they want to say, oh, I'm loving light. Somebody is projecting that they're loving light, empowerment. I'm telling you guys, somebody's cuckoo for chew. Somebody's mad. They want to steal from you, rob you blind, maybe using a spirit to do so. They want to rob you. They want to bankrupt you, rob you, reject you in the spirit and in the physical. Say, with your shit. And with a daisy to do so. Somebody wanted you snapping, unhinged, and broke. And they wanted to be victorious about it. And they're not sad by doing this to you. They're not, this is giving an energy of, yep, I did it. And Byron. Yeah, somebody say, yep, I did it. And it's giving that kind of vibe. Somebody wanted you rejected, broke, and steal your shit. And they're happy about it. Peace and love, collective. That's how they're acting right now. Peace and love, love and light. I'm here to empower you with truth and wisdom. And the motherfuckers out here cooking up some diabolical rat mess in the collective. Somebody wants to isolate you. Okay, maybe your truth. They want to isolate you from your truth. Maybe they don't want nobody to know that what you're speaking is not some cuckoo for chew shit. It's some real shit. Okay, somebody they want you to feel like you're in danger. Okay, they're doing energy work. They're going to get. They're not doing too well, collective. They're gonna be exposed for trying to do some outworldly shit through fraud, trying to dominate you in the spirit. They're trying to spiritually dominate you in the spirit. That's what's happening in the collective. Even though it's maybe real world shit happening in the collective, they're trying to probably secretly dominate you in the spirit. It's almost like respect my authority. You know, somebody's in trouble though. I don't know who this leader is, but this leader's in fucking big trouble. Big trouble. I don't know who this is. I'm like, oh snap, you look dead already. And yo, and I see some angels. I don't know. Somebody did some. Somebody's trying to make. Somebody should stop these ugly spells too. Somebody's doing these ugly spells because they don't want nobody to see you for who you are, and you don't give a damn, collective. Somebody wants you to be seen as a fraud. Again, they want to say everything's a lie about you, collective, and they're doing a hell of a job trying to get this done. Somebody's fixated. Cuckoo, cuckoo. It's giving this. I'm gonna tell you, cuckoo. If I could get a clock that says cuckoo, that's literally what I would use as my Instagram post right now. A clock that's saying cuckoo, because somebody's cuckoo for cherry cocoa puffs. Somebody took too much time, too much dedication, too much it's giving the velocity of insanity. It's giving that. Somebody had too much damn time. Oh, nah. So it's binding. Someone's trying to bind up your life in secret. Yeah, they're trying to bind you, honey, and it's giving charlatan front. It's a liar. Honey, you're a liar. And so I got an attachment. It's repeating itself now. So somebody's doing horrible black magic or horrible intentions to get ahead in a career path. And it's filthy. It's a filthy mess, I'd say. It's a filthy mess. It's a filthy mess of somebody trying to dirty up your career or destroy your career to end up only destroying themselves in the mix. This is like a reputation ruiner that can leave you like you have to stop the career completely. Like you can't. It's almost like they like this. The severity is giving us somebody won't be able to work in the spirit anymore. That's the severity of it. It's like somebody's trying to do this to you, where you're not able to work in the spirit anymore, or you're not able to do this career anymore, like a lawyer or whatever. They're trying to get you so ruined. This could be something happening in political too. It could be things happening in the political standpoint where people are dirt digging and trying to gain positions and money and clout, and they're going to do the absolute most diabolical situations that they did not need to do to achieve what they were seeking, which was financial success. These people didn't work for it. They cheated. They robbed. They stole. And you're going to see this in politics very soon. You're going to see some shit pop off in some politics, maybe a lawyer, or maybe I see a couple of people that's going to be very well known in high positions with people around them that are just diabolical and what they're doing to get ahead into that person's position or to ruin someone to the point where this person has to do a career change. What they do to get to do this is sinful, but uh, it doesn't look like it's going to pan out for them well either. It's a lot of energy to lose in a losing battle. Make sense? This is somebody who probably thought they could do this vibration and energy in this way to win, to only find out that they lost as they started. It's like almost losing when you start the shit. Not knowing that they thought they were winning because they thought they had victory. Maybe they won something. Maybe something did work. Maybe for a bit. Maybe it was temporary, and to only lose it all. This is something that whatever they're doing is it's like once it's exposed, it's done. Like they'll never be able to work in this business again. Um, yeah. It's a reputation ruiner, and this is such a high risk that it wasn't worth taking. This is something like they didn't have to do. Like they didn't have to go this route. They went to the most diabolical. Maybe they thought this was the fast route to get there. And they took the most dangerous route. Like there's a whole bunch of routes, and they took the shortest route that was extremely dangerous with no Spirit says no refunds. That's what I just heard. Spirit says this is a. They went and chose a route with no refunds. That is it's very short success window. Like it's like the success rate 99.99%. You get it. I ain't gonna tell you how long it lasts. I ain't gonna tell you you're gonna survive and not die tomorrow. It's giving something that has a price on it, a cost that may not be worth. this action that they're taking. Okay. God damn, I keep hearing somebody chose the wrong path. Because I see other paths that were way more like there was it's like way better. And they chose this instant richness or wealth or a shortcut. And the shortcut was really short too, y'all. This is like fast, straight to it. They chose that path, and I see other paths that were freaking better, but took longer to get. Somebody needed patience and had none. And that path that I see, one, two, three, see, what is it? One, two, three, the fourth path, absolutely amazing. But it takes longer to get there, but it's rewarding. And somebody um took the shortest path, and it's not panning out well. This is fucking diabolical. Somebody was addicted to it. Yeah, somebody signed a contract, maybe too many contracts, maybe too many obligations, maybe too many commitments. This is somebody literally addicted to doing more than they can really handle, and they keep doing it. It's like somebody taking on a job they shouldn't have took on. Somebody maybe had too many females. Maybe they wanted to be around a whole bunch of people and be well liked, and they just overdid it. And now they got this false pretender energy. Maybe they dated too many people. Somebody's got an addiction that's this agreement got them kind of, I don't want to say this agreement has gotten them prostituted. Whatever they signed has got them in this very prostitute energy. If they could be, it's like they sold themselves out in regards to when. Yeah, they sold themselves out to the devil, and now they're scared of shit. Trying to act like everything's cool. They're trying to be looking at you like, oh, I'm empowered by you, blah, blah, blah. But they're scared of shit. They're scared. And they're projecting heavy. Yeah, because they don't want to be abandoned. Somebody messed up, y'all. Somebody made a bad, 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 like a hill Diddy. Somebody's a bad, 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 bad boy. But this doesn't look good. Somebody Somebody chose the wrong path, collective. And I mean so. I mean, when I say they wanted some sort of access. Now they want to stalk you. They did too much. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Let me see if there's anything I can help in the situation here. This person, I don't think he can help situation where they have followed something or follow a rule, follow a people. They may should not have gotten involved with this group or this people that was in this leadership thing because it looks like you know how you sign a contract, you know how you sign a pledge, you know how you pledge an oath and you're locked in, bitch. You look like someone's locked in and fucked up. Like, damn. Somebody, somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up, and I'm Scott. Excuse my language, but that's what it's giving. Okay, it's giving somebody shouldn't have done it, and they're getting shocking news about someone's destiny. They're guilt ridden. All this was about money. It's not ending well, collective. It's a warning sign. This person did a dangerous move, a very dangerous move to harm people and it's harming themselves. Like it's almost like their intuition must have been at zero. It's almost like I see somebody with a whole bunch of red going bear, 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 red signs, red warnings, and they still kept going into this environment without a hazmat suit on. They had no protection. They're in trouble, collective. They're so busy looking at you, and you like, sir, ma'am, you need to go get your life right and get your mind together and save yourself. That means run in the opposite fucking direction of what you're talking. Because whatever it is, it's going to eat you alive. Why are you trying to eat them, collective? Why are you trying to get them? Something's trying to get you, collective. That's what it's giving. Somebody took a path, really, really wrong path, really wrong idea. I see what they was trying to do, but honey, I would have advised not to. I would advise you shouldn't have. I would advise, honey, let's do a better route so that you can have this for the long term, not for the short term. Somebody did something so bad that they can't even live it up, type of situation. Okay, this is probably gonna be happening with the Epstein case as well. So there's people that's gonna be found out that whatever they did, they can't. It's over. It's done. Game over. Forget about it. And they wanted the game over for you and end up doing it to themselves. That's the irony of the shit. Okay. This is somebody who worked against you so much that they worked against themselves. They thought they had it and had nothing. Some tricked them. Yeah, there's somebody who prostituted themselves through lies, using spirit. There's somebody who probably had way prostituted themselves to a whole bunch of spirits with gossip and lies, and used some sort of magic or projection or some outer worldly entity and prostituted themselves to get ahead, to appear strong and intellectual, and they're not. They're trying to appear intelligent, and they're a fraud. They're a liar. Sorry, guys. And they got some kind of demonic attachment to them now. Someone did witchcraft, y'all. And now they're trying to bind themselves, stalking you, and trying to bind themselves or involve themselves in your life or in your energy without permission with this demonic attachment. This could be a group of people or family members. And it's because you're so attractive, they're getting warning signs. They're trying to act like everything's okay. This is, again, somebody's stupid as shit. Because it's like I see somebody on a train and they're getting warning signs and these motherfuckers ain't seeing shit. It's like, I say, this must be the most subtle danger sign I've ever seen. Because this is some bullshit. And the last cause is charlatan fraud. So they're doing some sort of fraud around your energy. They need to go heal. That's the direction. Somebody needs to go into some kind of calm environment. I think somebody needs to turn around and stop staring in your goddamn face and get a goddamn grip. Because whatever pursuit they have is false. Whatever they're trying to get from you or from the spirit, because I'm thinking this is the spirit, it got strings attached, and the motherfucker's gonna lose. This thing that I see with his hands extended, it looked like there's some shit attached to this thing, to this agreement, honey, child. I don't think this person even knows what they signed up for, and they're thinking they're victorious. Okay, I said I don't think you. I think you thought you won, but this doesn't look like you're winning to me. You feel like you didn't fucked up and really prostituted yourself now. Yeah, somebody's going to. Yeah, the spirit is stepping in. I would say God, 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 the Almighty, is stepping in, and this charlatan, this illusionist, is trying to protect themselves. Now they're trying to protect themselves. Now you should protect yourself when you got in that fucking agreement. You idiot. Idiot. Yeah, they did too much. Now they want to come in all lovey-dovey. They did so much shit. Lord, collective. This person's an idiot. This person did so much crap. Now they want to come in. Oh, hey, friend. Hey, love bug. And Spirit's about to hand their ass a new one. Oh, whoever this fraud is getting some sort of justice. They're trying to block you. They're addicted to blocking you. They want to be a player. I don't want to be a player no more. They're hacking you through technology. They're going to get caught, honey. They're doing black magic with technology. Okay? They're doing black magic with technology. Child. They're narcissists, so they can't even see the flawed situation they're in. Jesus. This is somebody who's been impersonating you because of fear of poverty. Again, and then they want you to be seen in a negative light while they're the cool guy. You're such a cool guy. And something about a union with you or a partner. Somebody wants to be a leader, but they're doing too many mind games. Somebody's doing too much, collective. Somebody wants to be seen as the cool guy while you look like the damn Scrooge McCrooge. I don't know. Somebody wants you to be the Grinch while they're looking like Cool McQueen. And they want everybody to believe it. This is what it's giving. Somebody had too much goddamn time, collective. This is somebody who went straight to the path of diabolicalness, lived it out. Now don't want to let nobody know that they lived this shit out real time. Okay? So somebody's dealing with a froster wankster energy who did too much, and then don't want nobody to know that they did too much. Okay, this is somebody literally trying to harm you from telling the truth, and the truth is already out there. People already know, and they're trying to act like you're the main tea in the pot. And I'm like, the tea's been spilled, honey. This is a new pot of tea. The tea's been spilled. You thinking you in secret, and half the collective has been speaking this in the last 3 weeks. Somebody who's locked in an illusion due to their narcissism, who's riding on a train the blaring bink bink sign without a fucking hazmat suit on, walking too late, doing everything they fucked up. They think they won some victory and it's looking like it's leading them to the slaughter, trying to win your prosperity, trying to break you, trying to rob you blind, trying to level up. It's giving ass wipe. It's giving somebody who would rob their child's destiny, do things to their child to prosper. This is like somebody who gives a Bible of those parents that make their kids sick so they can get GoFundMe money and the child is fine, but they're doing GoFundMe shit so they can level up and not work. This is the type of shit somebody's doing. Somebody's making people sick and doing a whole diabolical Minecraft plot to rob people to live in their lives or their finances. It's like somebody has programmed somebody to live in a very poverty mind state of fear. And this is just not one person. I've noticed that a collective of people is in the same mind Jedi trick fog. Everybody's is running in desperation. There's a desperation in them that is definitely, I'm going to be honest, as my spiritual authority is, they're running in a very demonic energy. It's giving somebody who's starving and they're running rapid wild out. It's people talk about zombie apocalypse. I'm like, this is a zombie apocalypse. It's these fucking stupid idiots making agreements to things, trying to get rich and have NPC their ass into agreements that they're thinking they're in control, and they're not in control. Whatever they have called is in control of them. And they're thinking they're strong enough. These are vital energies that have harmed so many people that they think they're powerful, but they're not able to come up against what they called up. They are not able to fight off what they have called up. If that spirit really wants to get them, that spirit will get them. And they're thinking they're strong enough to fight that spirit that they called up against you. Remember, you're a strong bitch. I mean, this collective, the collective is strong as shit. Okay? And they're thinking that they can fight the same way you fight. But they're in a weaker state than you, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Trying to copycat and then call up shit that they can't fight off them damn selves. You fighting it off, and they can't. Somebody's on They trying to put you in suicide, and they on a suicide mission. Russian roulette. Somebody played too many games. Somebody got too gangster with a Harry Potter wand. Somebody wants to turn off the lights with a candle. They don't know they're going up or down, left or right. And they want to look around and say, they cool, I'm cool. Shit, I'm fine. No, you ain't. There's a portal with a fucking diabolical entity waiting for you to get served up. That's what's fucking happening. And they got what they're looking for already. You gonna pay them. They don't give a damn you lost or not. And I heard the spirit says, I know about the truth about you. I heard this entity say, I know the truth about you. Somebody is on some diabolical dirt digging shit. I know the truth about you. Well, what is it, nigga? That's how I see it. I will stop cussing people out. Excuse me, let me not cuss people out today. I know about you. You don't know shit. You still digging, nigga. You been digging. Stop you. Somebody still ditch digging. I know about you. You ain't I done looked at all your shit. I done looked at your records. I done looked at all your shit. Still looking, still confused. This is a man. He's diabolical as hell. He's in a coven. Oh, he mad at that motherfucker. Whoops. He's madder than a motherfucker. Oops. And he's gay too. Whatever he got going on. Mm. Them trying to rob you to win for a level up and bind you to some horrible life circumstances due to your spiritual gifts, trying to cause you illness and sickness, then walk around with Jedi mind tricks, trying to act like they're intelligent, fearless individuals who are living in a fear state by the way they have operated in secret, in spirit. They're in danger. They're trying to make you in danger, and they're fucking in danger, collective. These people are insecure as shit and have walked right into their own trap. They're trying to scare you. They need to put themselves on pause and mute and figure out their own shit. Because whoever got them going Got them in a very diabolical situation. They fucked up. They're walking again. I don't know, collective. This is giving somebody done too much. And now, what time is it? I don't know how long I've been doing this. I need a timer. I really do. And I think somebody crossed a path of doing too damn much. Yeah. So whatever this agreement is, that somebody needs to go fucking cancel them contracts. Somebody need to go cancel them contracts and kind of them agreements. You need to go find somebody to go find them contracts and cut them contracts up. Because bitch, it came over. This contract need to be burnt now. Somebody go get their cauldrons and stop burning contracts, okay? Because whatever this agreement is, ain't worth it. Honey, what? No, no, no. Mm-mm. I get, yes, no, yeah, somebody's corrupt and they really messed up. It's a water sign, okay? This is a Pisces. I'm gonna say water sign, Pisces water sign. It's a water sign, okay? That maybe working with a Leo. They're trying to be empowered, but if I was them, whatever knowledge they got going on, it's gonna isolate them. This knowledge, this information, it's gonna put them in isolation. These ugly spells, whatever image they was trying to masquerade in, it's gonna backfire. Again, this whole too cool for school. Maybe they wanted you to appear ugly to prevent you from being in a union with somebody. Maybe somebody's messing with your relationships and they wanted you to appear ugly to people or unattractive. Honey, I hope that works. I hope it never works out for you. I hope it never works out for you. You should have chose a way better path, honey. Honey, boo boo child. This is not it, honey. This is catastrophic, diabolical. You fuck your own shit up type of energy. Again, ruined. Fucked up. Go go get a lawnmower business or something. But this is how bad you did it. Somebody got themselves in a position that they didn't messed up. They invested. They should have made better choices. Hot, tat ass mess. And anybody who's in this relationship, honey, just watch out. These thieves, whoever stole something is giving an Aquarius who's wanting to steal from you. And they're not stealing from you because they need it. They're stealing from you because they despise you. I'm gonna take that shit. No, no. That's the vibe it's giving. It's giving, don't piss off a cousin who wants to copycat your wealth claim, the wealth line collective. And leave the collective as victims to their anarchy. And then and then the collective walking around wanting to appear angelic. This is somebody who wants to appear angelic. Again, it's giving somebody doing diabolical shit. It's almost like somebody who wants to be a president, a high school president where everybody's in a competition. And they gone corrupt and they because they want to appear as light and that they got calm rationality. They want to appear like they're gurus, namaste, namaha. And instead of being authentic, they have corrupted themselves in chasing competition, chasing wealth and success and clout to the point that in the mix of trying to ruin you, they ruin themselves as well. Okay. I'm laughing because I hear spirit says, break every chain, whatever that song is. Um, Somebody did something really horrible and they don't want nobody to know about it. Somebody did something really horrible to somebody and they don't want nobody to know about it. All for money. All for the love of money. All for the love of money. Love of clout. It can't be you. It's got to be me. Type of energy. It's got to be me. It's giving that kind of vibe collective. I'm singing today. I don't know why I'm singing today. Probably the damn soda. I got to make jokes. But it's giving that collective. Somebody's a fraud because they wanted to level up. And it's going up in smoke. Even if they can't see the smoke. Somebody's doing a lot of magic, boy, y'all. This is a heavy manipulator. Heavy manipulator. Heavy. They want to appear alluring and appealing. They want to appear like they're safe, good people, and they're fucking dangerous. And they're doing anything, addicted to blocking you. They want you sick, or they got a mental illness. Wait a minute, it's giving somebody who got a mental illness. Somebody has done this so much that it's disturbing. It's giving something's off. Yeah, they want to copycat your fortune pass collective. It's giving it, it's repeating itself. Yeah, somebody's going to hear shocking news about some sort of investment. This investment is a plan, a plot to rob people of their intellectual properties, even spiritually rob people of their intellectual properties, maybe even technology rob the people from intellectual properties. Whatever this is, they invested in something and they're going to be in full regret. Okay. They're going to be in full regret for whatever this plot was. And this is somebody who will go to the end. This is somebody who will see that the boat is breaking apart and they'll say, we still got to keep going. And the boat oar in the front, I can see this boat moving and the boat is being ripped apart. And the person wants to still continue on the sailing journey while the boat is completely breaking down to the point where it's starting to sink. And they're still floating on this pure driven narcissism, maybe a belief system, but it's like their pure willpower to destroy this energy so they can gain is keeping the boat afloat. This is something emphasis about a boat. Whatever this boat energy is, it's weird. This boat energy is giving like somebody's moving on a big ship and they're not stopping even as the boat is starting to break apart. And this boat is breaking apart pretty damn fast. Um, Somebody wants some sort of access to you, collective. They want to appear like they have unconditional love for you, collective. Or somebody could be coming to you like this, collective. Um, oh, it could be spirit. Spirit is happy, y'all. Spirit's like, we love you. We're friends. That's what it's giving. Yes, some sort of justice with spirit world right now. Yeah, somebody went on a path of poverty to somebody went on a path of poverty. Somebody's getting judgment too, or some sort of justice, into some sort of role model. Okay. Yeah, God's placing some people into a position right now. Yep, due to their spiritual rate. Yep, somebody's going into leader role. Somebody's going into leadership. There's a whole bunch of spirits here. Yeah, they say victory. Um, Somebody going from poverty, from rags to riches. And somebody was doing everything in their power to take that from you on a boat that's breaking apart. Whatever direction they're going in, it is giving somebody who's a priest energy, maybe a Sagittarius priest. It's giving a priest. It's giving a male. It's giving narcissism. It's a path that they know where they're going, but this they're using their pure power, maybe their spiritual power, their willpower, to keep this boat afloat, and it's starting to break apart. And they're the type to keep telling people to keep going, even at the detriment of a whole unit. And the whole unit is trusting so hard that they will survive in the middle of an ocean on a boat with a big gaping hole in it, in the middle of an ocean. That's what's giving. I don't know who got that kind of power. Even, like I said, I saw that rat in a mouse trap. He was dead. And a whole bunch of rats was around him with strings to this main king rat. And them suckers look NPC, like mind control. Like they did not move, even though the damn king was dead. Okay, it's giving like somebody's doing the same thing because that's the same message in a different way. Somebody's on a boat. They see the boat got a big gaping hole. The boat's going full power thrust with I mean, not a small hole, y'all. This is not like, oh shit. No, this boat is mm-mm. Uh-uh. It's not giving good. Ooh, it's not giving good. Okay, it's not giving good energy. It's giving people going on some sort of I think the collective, I keep saying this. I don't want to say it again. I don't think the collective is protected enough. Like the protection they think they got. Because somebody has their mind. Somebody has a collective mind. And I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about a whole unit. It's Jedi mind trick. And even to their detriment of death. They're just standing there like NPCs. Okay? Somebody has that kind of hold on a group of people. And they need to go to doctor and go find a solution to break them out of this illusion because it's making them constantly do things. It's almost like an army or minions where they're just doing it out of like blind loyalty. Blind loyalty. That's what it's giving, collective. Lord, and they're doing some heavy spiritual work to hide this corruption while trying to appear empowered and hopeful with black magic. And they're narcissists and they won't stop. And they want to affect, they want to say that it's a cancer sign, right? Oh, wait a minute, it's a cancer sign now. Yeah, the cancer sign, water sign. I'm not going to stop saying cancer sign. It's a water sign. It's going through a transformation towards their destiny. Somebody still wants to make prostitute you through a witch. A witch still wants to prostitute your energy and bind you. They want to rob the divine feminine intuition. Maybe they want to rob this person's intuition. Again, another water sign energy. And be happy to do so. In cahoots with a dark alliance to steal your intelligence with a group of people, collective. It's still repeating itself. And somebody who could be really trying to benefit from this group. It's a group of people, not just a group of showing me LGBT, but I really signify this as a group of people in a organization that's recognized or these people are recognized as a group of individual, a collective of people. Okay. And they're trying to do this through gossip and lies with the intentions of black magic to isolate you or to stop you from speaking out and creating you very you're looking very negative towards people. Maybe people turn off by you based on candle magic. Someone's doing I call it unglamorous magic so that you're not as appealing, okay? And somebody's stalking the hell out you, trying to dig up dirt, but you ain't got no dirt. I told you they was digging the ground. They was digging the ground, and I was like, damn, how far you gonna gotta go to have common sense? Like none of these people got intelligence. Somebody's getting justice too. Um, in a case of this horrible situation, they may have won some battles, but whatever's happening is not a good situation that should have stopped a long time ago. Somebody kept going when they should have stopped a long time ago. And the thing about them is that they're not willing to stop until something stops them. And that could be something that is not humanly, done or something bigger than them. Whatever it is, it's not a good energy to get to the point where your intelligence got to get to a point where you put people, not just people you're targeting, but people you're with in such absolute danger. And then the belief system that they're going to be okay on the travesty of betrayal they have done to you as well, collective. That's the key. The voice that holds them to this level of betrayal, and they're just fucking like they look like they're NPC'd out the ass. Somebody's freakazoid. Okay, somebody got that little cricket candle, that little cricket thing from Men in Black, and he says, "Hold this, look into the light," and boop, and got these people mind Jedi. That's what it's given. I feel like a whole bunch of people need to go find a priest or a healer that they can trust and get their mind back because somebody's stole it. How I'm gonna label this podcast, I don't know. All right, I will be back to my regular scheduled program of podcasts and be back to short. But this is what I've done for today. This is me just doing channeling today. But this energy is hard, collective. You need to learn spiritual protection, have the ability to answer not from what other people have told you. Stop following people. Stop following people or handing over your authority where you are not able to defend yourself. Somebody did this, collective. Somebody, too many people did this. So somebody made them believe that whatever they say is in order of their protection. They have all the strength, the power to do all these things. Through me, you can get these things. And they have taken these people's authority. That if something happens to them, they think in their mind that they can fight it off. But what I'm seeing that's working in the background, honey, bitch, they're going to get eaten alive. They will not survive because their authority has been taken. Somebody has gotten a leash on their authority. And again, somebody says, do things all through me. It's like somebody got some sort of power trip and is holding a bunch of strings to people who have lost their authority. They hand it over to somebody, thinking that how they operate will help benefit them in their journey, and it's got them in prison, mentally and spiritually. These people are bound up in the spirit, trying to bound you up and thinking they're winning, trying to get rich when they're locked in poverty. This is what it's giving. It's giving a group of people who have followed someone into an agreement and has been captured mentally. Their soul has been captured, and they're not able to get out of an agreement because they openly agreed to follow pursuit of someone's path. This is very careful when you guys get into these mentorship programs with these spiritualists. You're going to find yourself in these agreements where you have given your spiritual authority and your dominion, and they're trying to have dominion over you and stand over you with whatever spirit they're operating in, and you looking at them like you too have power, which you do not, and they are operating through your authority because you have given it to them. This is what I'm seeing collect. This is a whole bunch of lost sheep who's gotten freakazoid. And they're so busy trying to run after people as targets, not realizing that they've been freakazoid out of their ass. While they're chasing, talking down about you, they're gossiping about you in operation of the work that these people have told them to do. I can't make it up. Somebody's been freakazoid out their ass. And they're thinking that it's you that they're going to freakazoid. They've been freakazoid already and just don't know it. And they're following these activities and commands like they're in authority, and they have lost their authority. And then they're chasing, got these people running out into the wild, doing a whole bunch of diabolical shit to people to insert some sort of spiritual power and finances and clout. Honey, I cannot make it up. This is not TV, honey. This is not made up movie time. This is spiritual activity, spiritual warfare. Somebody call a priest. I need somebody to listen to this podcast and be a Christian, like a full hardcore God. So I need a Christian who is all for Jesus to listen to this podcast. Mm-hmm. And get some scriptures together and just go straight down. This is this is that, this is this, this is this. Because I'm telling you right now, a group of people have been got and they locked and bound and they need a priest. Okay? And I'm not talking about no priest that's talking about authority. I'm talking about a priest to get them unchained, honey. Break every chain. That's what they need. All right, collective, I'm out.